Grand Rising, my kings and queens. It's your girl Mel B, and we're here live for Feature Friday, bringing the elevation, celebration, and liberation. Today, we honor Black excellence in tech, art, healing, and hustle. We're not just surviving, we're innovating and thriving. Grab your coffee and confidence, and let's get plugged in for our purpose today. All right, we start our day, of course, with the affirmation of the day, which is I was built for brilliance and designed for greatness. Every part of me is power with purpose. Let this settle in your spirit so you don't need to chase the light when you are the glow. Say it aloud every time doubt tries to creep in today. And then believe me, it will try to creep in. All right, our word of today is innovate. To introduce something new, to elevate by creating solutions no one saw coming. We need to just use the systems. They study us, so we better innovate and build our own. Our urban slang word today is plugged in, having access and exclusive knowledge, key connections, or the people who make things happen. All right, on to our news. New York. Mayor Eric Adams has launched an AI-powered traffic flow system in Midtown Manhattan aimed at reducing congestion and improving emergency response times. The system uses real-time data from cameras and sensors to adjust traffic signals. Private advocates are raising concern about the surveillance and data storage. Atlanta. Several HBCUs in Georgia have partnered with Google to introduce a new AI ethics curriculum. The program will explore biases in algorithms, data justice, and a role of Black technologies in shaping the future. Students and faculty say the initiative is a step towards more inclusive innovation. Miami. City officials unveiled a climate dashboard powered by predictive AI to monitor sea level rise, heat waves, and storm patterns. The dashboard will help planners make data-driven decisions about infrastructure and emergency response. Residents are encouraged to use the tool to track neighborhood-level climate risks. I wonder if they can use it for crime notifications too. Houston, a local startup has won a $1 million federal grant to develop AI-driven flood mapping tools for vulnerable neighborhoods. The technology will combine satellite imagery and historical data to predict flood zones more accurately. City officials hope it will improve evacuation planning and reduce property damage. Los Angeles. Hollywood studios are experimenting with AI-generated storyboards to streamline pilot season production. The technology allows writers and directors to visualize scenes before filming, saving time and budget. Some creatives worry it will replace traditional artists, while others see it as a collaborative tool. Chicago. The City Transit Authority has rolled out AI-based safety alerts on the Red Line to detect suspicious behavior in unattended packages. The system uses pattern recognition and heat mapping to notify security teams in real time. Writers have responded positively, though civil liberties groups are monitoring its use. Washington, D.C. The White House is hosting a summit on AI and civil rights, bringing together tech leaders, advocates, and lawmakers. Topics include algorithm biases, facial recognition, and equitable access to AI tools. President Trump emphasized the need for innovation balance with constitutional protections. Yeah, I bet he did. Tampa Bay Tech has opened a new AI incubator focused on supporting minority founders and women-led startups. The space offers mentorship, funding access, and technical training. Local entrepreneurs say it's a game changer for inclusive in tech sectors. In tech sectors. Good morning, Danielle. How are you? Tarpon Springs. The historic sponge docks will host an interactive AI exhibit exploring the elevation of sponge diving and marine biology. Visitors can exchange with virtual reality simulations and voice-guided tours. The exhibit is part of a broader push to modernize local tourism while honoring cultural heritage. In Toronto, Toronto General Hospital has begun piloting AI assistant cancer diagnosis to improve early detection rates. The system analyzes imaging and pathology reports to flag anomalies faster than traditional methods. Doctors say it will revolutionize oncology care, especially for underserved populations. Vancouver. A strong atmospheric river is forecast to bring heavy rains and floods to Vancouver and surrounding areas this weekend. Emergency crews are on alert as forecasts predict up to 100 millimeter of rain in coastal zones. It's a lot of rain. Residents are advised to monitor updates and prepare for possible disruptions. Kingston, bless up everybody. Kingston hosted a massive International Coastal Cleanup Day event with over 450 volunteers removing thousands of pounds of waste from the harbor. Environmental leaders say the efforts highlights Jamaica's commitment to marine conservation. The data collected will inform national policies on plastic pollution. Montego Bay. The Ministry of Tourism held a youth forum at the Montego Bay Convention Center to mark World Tourism Day. Students explore tourism and drive sustainable development and innovation. The event featured panel discussions, creative showcases, and a call to action for eco-conscious travelers. Ocho Rios, the plaza brawl involving two men soliciting passengers for Ocho Rios routes has led to restorative justice proceedings. The altercation included knife attacks and property damage, prompting community concern. Local leaders are calling for better conflict resolution training among transport workers. Negril. Postal services in Negril have temporarily relocated to the Marine Park facility due to infrastructure upgrades. Residents can now access services at Sheffield and Little London post offices while renovations continue. The move aims to improve service delivery and expand access across Westmoreland. Okay. All right. And we have Cayman Islands. Cayman Islands Airways expands regional routes to Havana and Santo Domingo. All right, on to our weather for today. In New York, overcast early, clearing by afternoon with a high of 75 and a low of 66. In Atlanta, scattered showers with a high of 78 and a low of 64. Miami, humid with thunderstorms with a high of 88 and a low of 76. Houston, partly cloudy, high of 90 and a low of 70. LA, clear skies with a high of 70 and a low of 63. Chicago, breezy and brisk, high of 65 with a low of 52. Washington, D.C., foggy morning, sunny afternoon with a high of 75 and a low of 60. Tampa, humid with afternoon showers, high of 88 and a low of 74. Tarpon Springs, warm and breezy with a high of 86 and a low of 70. Toronto, mild and partly sunny, high was 70, low of 55. Vancouver, light rain mid-afternoon, high of 62 and a low of 50. Kingston, hot and sunny, high of 90 and a low of 76. Montego Bay, mostly sunny with a high of 86 and a low of 78. Ocho Rios, light rain showers, high of 88, low of 79. Negril, light rain showers with a high of 90 and a low of 77. Cayman Islands, mostly sunny with a high of 90 and a low of 88. All right, that was our news and weather for today. We're going to get into our sports now. All right, in the NFL, week 4, Thursday night football final. It was the Seahawks over the Cardinals, 23-20. Seattle edged out Arizona in a tight matchup at the State Farm Stadium. Jason Myers nailed 3 field goals, including 52-yarder in the fourth quarter. Kyler Murray threw 2 touchdowns late, but it wasn't enough to overcome Seattle's early lead. In the WNBA semifinals, game 3, Las Vegas was over Indiana Fever with a score of 90-68. The Aces dominated game 3 of the semifinals, led by Asia Wilson's 28 points and 12 rebounds. Fever struggled without Demarius Dantes, who was ruled out due to an injury. Las Vegas now leads the series and looks poised for another finals run. It was also Minnesota Lynx over the Phoenix Mercury with a score of 89-83 in overtime. Minnesota pulled off a gritty overtime win behind Nefisa's Collier's clutch shooting. The Mercury forced overtime with a buzzer beater, but couldn't hold off the Lynx' late surge. NBA. Preseason action kicks off next week with the 76ers versus the Knicks in Abu Dhabi on October 2nd. All right, in baseball, we have scores of the Cubs over the Mets 5-1. Phillies over the Marlins score 3-0. Yankees over the White Sox 1-0. Blue Jays over the Red Sox 1-1. Guardians over the Tigers 3-2. Braves over the Nationals will tie 1-1 at the end of the 5th, from the information that I have. And the Pirates over the Reds 4-2 at the end of the 6th, and the Rangers over the Twins 1-0 at the top of the 2nd. All right, Canada, Calgary Stampeders versus Montreal Alouettes. Kickoff is at 4 p.m. today. Toronto Argonauts and the BC Lions kick off at 7 p.m. today. And this weekend, they'll have a matchup which will include Hamilton versus Winnipeg and Saskatchewan versus Edmonton. In Jamaica, Thursday results of Kingston College over Toronto High was 14-0. Deshaun Byfield scored 7 goals in a historic blowout. Tivoli Gardens versus Haile Selassie. Tivoli squandered a 2-goal lead. These are scores from pretty much this morning, but there was no final on that game. Charlie Smith versus Kingston Technical was 3-1. Ascot versus Meadowbrook was 1-0. And Calabar over Dune Park was 5-0. And today the games will be St. George's College versus Bridgeport. Edith Dalton James versus Spanish Town, Camberdown versus Greater Portmore, Campaign College versus Penwood, and Walmers versus Pembroke Hall. All right, now we're going to go into our book club, feature. In our book club, we're actually on Law 11, which is learn to keep people dependent on you. Law 11 teaches that true power lies in being indispensable. When others rely on you for access, insight, or execution, you hold influence, not through force, but through value. The goal isn't manipulation, it's mastery. Build systems, skills, and relationships that make your presence essential. So, what this means: dependence isn't dominance, it's design. You create value so strong, people naturally turn to you. Control fades, contributions last. When you solve problems, offer clarity, or unlock doors, you become a trusted source. Power is quiet. You don't need to shout when your work speaks for itself. So in business, become the go-to for strategy, branding, or execution. Build tools others can't replicate. In relationships, offer emotional intelligence, consistency, and clarity. Be the one who listens deeply and moves wisely. In leadership, delegate with intention. Teach others, but keep your edge. Your vision could be irreplaceable. So, a power move tip on this law: don't just be good, be necessary. Build systems, insights, and energy that others depend on to move forward. All right. So now we will go into our Feature Friday. And if you haven't guessed it already, my Feature Friday is AI, artificial intelligence. All right, what is artificial intelligence? I'm sorry, excuse me. Artificial intelligence, which is AI, refers to a computer system that can perform tasks traditionally requiring human intelligence, like learning, reasoning, decision making, and problem solving. It's not just robots or sci-fi anymore. AI includes technologies like machine learning, which is systems that learn from data and improve over time. Natural language processing, NLP, tools that understand and respond to human language. Computer vision, AI interprets images and videos. Generative AI, tools that create text, images, music, and more. Think of AI as brain behind smart tech, from your voice assistant to your streaming recommendations. So what can AI actually do? AI is already woven into our daily lives, often behind the scenes. So this is a list of what it actually can do. Assist. Voice tools like Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant help with tasks, reminders, and smart home control. Translate. Apps like Google Translate and DeepL break language barriers in real time. AI also educates. Platforms like Duolingo and Khan Academy use AI with personalized training. Diagnose. In healthcare, AI analyzes medical data to detect diseases early. Drive. Self-driving cars use AI to navigate, avoid obstacles, and make decisions. Create. AI can write scripts, generate images, compose music, and even design logos. So why is it helpful to us? AI produces productivity, creative, and has access. So here's how it does it. AI saves time, automates repetitive tasks like scheduling, grading, or even data entry. AI enhances creativity, helps brainstorm ideas, write content, and design visuals. AI improves accuracy, detects patterns and errors faster than humans. AI increases access, offers real-time translation, personalized learning, and voice control for people with disabilities. AI empowers small teams. Solopreneurs and small businesses can scale with AI tools. So how can you use AI? Whether you're a creative entrepreneur, educator, or everyday user, AI is a tool, not a threat. So here's how to use it. Content creation. Use AI to draft newsletters, social posts, or even scripts. Use AI to design. Generate logos, flowers, and visuals with AI-powered platforms. Use AI in business strategy. Analyze computer data, automate emails, and optimize workflows. Use AI in education to personalize learning paths, automate grading, and offer tutoring. Use AI as well for health and wellness. It tracks symptoms, it reminders, and accesses your virtual care. So where is AI available? AI is everywhere. On smartphones, you have Siri, Google Assistant, and Bixby. In smart homes, you have thermostats, lights, and security systems. Streaming devices, you have Netflix, Spotify, YouTube recommendations, just to name a few. On social media, you have TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Use AI to curate feeds. In healthcare, hospitals use AI for diagnosis and patient monitoring. In retail, chatbots, personalized shopping, and inventory management. In transportation, ride-sharing apps like Uber and Lyft, traffic predictions, and autonomous automobiles. I don't know if I want a car that can drive me around because they get stuck, or what if your AI get mad at you and take you somewhere else you don't want to go? AI isn't just the future, it's now. So how are you using it to elevate your life and business? A lot of people have those kind of businesses where they can use AI, because AI is taking over. There's a lot of things that we as humans used to can do, as they say. Let's see. I have a few. I have a couple of tools like Meta wearable AI glasses. They have Intel and Nvidia beefing up hardware for data centers, and Shadow Eye AI. People using AI tools without oversight is also rising. Another way you can use it is for repetitive tasks like emails, scheduling your social posts. Use AI tools for content ideas, but customize heavily. Stay educated on AI because it's consistently changing. It's already being used, like I said, for content creation, such as writing and visuals, customer service with those chatbots. It's used for data analysts, even scheduling, and even mental health apps. So there's a lot of apps out there using AI for pretty much just everything. Let's see. So in home, you can use it for meal planning, and if you have smart devices in your home, like there's some thermostats, light bulbs. I know I use it for the light bulbs to turn the lights on and off at night. And security systems. If you have one of those ring doorbells, and you can use it as also for fitness tracking, those wearable Fitbits or Apple Watches. Use AI to monitor your sleep, activity, and even your heart rate. Alrighty. And a lot of people use AI for writing and editing. Um, Grammarly or Jasper is used pretty much, are the highest apps to use for editing and writing. Um, if you're using it for design, you always have Canva. Um, and voice and auto, you can use Adobe Podcasts to clean up any transcriptions in interviews, and even clone people's voices during segments. That's scary. Okay. All right, so that's it for our Feature Friday segment. I hope there was something in there that you can use. All right, on to our history. Our history for today. Our first history fact is the first Black-owned hospital in the United States. In 1891, Provident Hospital was founded in Chicago by Dr. Daniel Hale Williams, one of the first African-American surgeons in the country. It was the first Black-owned and operated hospital in the United States, created to provide medical care to African Americans who were denied treatment elsewhere. Provident also became a training ground for Black nurses and doctors, breaking barriers in healthcare and education. Dr. Williams later performed one of the first successful open heart surgeries in 1893 without modern tools or antibiotics. Ooh. All right, our second fact is the deacons are for justice and defense. Founded in 1964 in Louisiana, the Deacons for Defense and Justice were armed self-defense group formed by Black men to protect civil rights activists from white supremacist violence. Unlike the nonviolence approach of many civil rights organizations, the Deacons believed in protecting their communities with force if necessary. Their presence helped reduce attacks and imitation in towns like Bogusa and Jonesboro. They influenced later movements like the Black Panther Movement Party and highlighted the need for self-determination in the face of domestic violence. All right, the 68th 88th Central Postal Directive Battalion. During World War II, the 6888th Battalion was the only all-Black, all-female unit deployed overseas. These women were tasked with sorting and delivering millions of pieces of backlog mail to U.S. troops in Europe. Despite facing racism and sexism, they completed their mission in record time, boasting morale and providing for excellence. Their story was largely untold until recent years, but they've been known and honored with monuments and military recognition. Isn't this is based off of that one movie? Oh my goodness, Taraji did that. Is it the 88th? It was I can't remember it, but I know it was a movie, and it was a dang good movie too. Black inventors. Dr. Hadiah Nicole Green, a physicist and medical researcher, Dr. Green developed a new revolutionary cancer treatment using laser-activated nanoparticles. Her approach targeted cancer cells without harming the surrounding tissue, offering a non-invasive alternative to chemotherapy and radiation. She founded the Aura Lee Smith Cancer Research Foundation to make this treatment accessible to underserved communities. Dr. Green is one of the only and few Black women physicists in the U.S., and her work is reshaping the future of cancer care. I have to give her a hand clap on that. Otis Boykin. Otis Boykin was an electrical engineer who invented the resistor used in computers, televisions, and pacemakers. 6888. Gotcha. His work made electronic devices more reliable and affordable. One of his most notable contributions was the control unit of a pacemaker, which has saved countless lives. Boykin held 26 patents and helped lay the groundwork for modern electronics, proving that innovation can come from overlooked genius. And last, we have Sarah Boone. In 1892, Sarah Boone improved the ironing board, making it more practical for women pressing clothes and garments. Her design featured a curved, narrow board that allowed for easier ironing of the sleeves and the bodices. As a Black woman inventor in the 19th century, her patent was a bold act of creativity and defiance. Boone's innovation is still reflected in modern ironing boards today, also in those pressing machines, as she paved the way for women in STEM long before it was common. In STEM, STEM. All right, with that being said, today I'm going into our cause of the day. And our cause of the day is cancer awareness. Whew. Cancer is not just a diagnosis. It's a journey that touches every corner of our communities. Whether it's breast, prostate, lung, colon, or blood-related cancers, the impact is personal, powerful, and often inevitable until it's too late. Invisible until it's too late. Today, we sponsor cancer awareness, not just to inform, but to inspire action, compassion, and change. All right, technically, what is cancer? Cancer is a group of diseases where abnormal cells grow uncontrollably and can invade other parts of the body. It can affect any organ, any age, and any background. But with early detection, many cancers are treatable and even preventable. Why it matters? 1 in 3 people will be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. Black communities often face higher mortality rates due to late detection and limited access to care. Excuse me. Women of color are disproportionately affected by aggressive forms of breast cancer and cervical cancer. Men's health is often overlooked. Prostate and colorectal screenings save lives. That's why I keep saying men go to the doctor. Men go to the doctor. Okay, prevention and protection. Get screened. Mammograms, colonoscopies, PSA tests, and skin checks. Know your body. Report changes such as lumps, fatigue, weight loss, or persistent pain. Eat smarter. Antioxidant enriched foods like berries, greens, garlic, and turmeric. Move often. Regular exercise boosts immunity and reduces the risk. Speak up. Share your story. Support a survivor or donate to research. Sorry, excuse me. Resources are, of course, is the American Cancer Society. There's also a Black Women's Health Initiative and Aura Lee Smith Foundation, founded by Dr. Hadiah Nicole Green, pioneering non-invasive cancer treatments. Today, we honor the fighters, the survivors, the caregivers, and the angels. Excuse me. Cancer doesn't discriminate, but neither does love, support, or awareness. Wear your ribbon with pride. Share your voice and save a life. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I know I needed to do this one, but I didn't think it would be that hard to do it. So hopefully, I've shared that with you, um, for people that don't know what cancer is. They know the effects of cancer, but also I want to bring aware that it's a silent and invisible disease. It can come out of nowhere at any age, female or male. So I say this plea to just go to the doctor whenever you don't feel well. When it doesn't matter, because you never know what it could be, and depending on what it may be, it produces different symptoms, and different symptoms are are different in everybody. So please just take the time to go and make sure you're doing your annual checkups. Women are doing their mammograms, having their pap smears. Um, I apologize. I just wanted to get the knowledge out there. Um, I wanted to do this earlier, but it was I just said let me wait and do that. So I did all the other all the other diseases and illnesses that I'm aware of. But this one hit hard. It hits hard. I apologize. Let's move on to our lifestyle segment. Our soul food recipe of the day is jerk barbecue chicken with coconut rice. Mmm. Marinate overnight for depth and tenderness. It gives a flavor of being smoky, spicy, and island inspired. The drink of the day would be tamarind lime spritz. So you have tamarind pulp, lime juice, sparkling water, and agave. It's tangy, refreshing, and rich with antioxidants. All right, in men's grooming tip today, use a beard balm with shea butter and peppermint oil. It hydrates and stimulates hair growth. I don't know many men that, well, a lot of men are trying to grow their beards out fuller and even longer. So I like the ones that are, nice and tapered, where you don't look like, it's just a bushman, you know what I mean? But nice and tapered and thick. I like that. That's nice. Women's beauty tip of today: try a rice water rinse for hair strength and shine. Ancient remedy meets modern glow. I want to try that so bad. Rice water rinse. Okay, I want to do that because I've been hearing a lot about this. Um, Beauty tip of the day: sleep with a silk pillowcase. It helps reduce friction, breakage, and skin irritation in your irritation. Make sure you wash it frequently though. Relationship relationship tip of the day: don't just communicate, connect. Ask a deeper question today. What's been on your heart lately? And then listen on both parties. Our music entertainment for today, we have in celebrity news, um, Usher confirmed his Super Bowl halftime show. So it's official. He's doing a halftime show this year, and I bet it's going to be lit. All right. Celebrity gossip. Rumors swirl around Beyonce's secret AI powered fashion line. See, and AI is taking over even the fashion world now. Okay. I keep getting this Drake is being spotted with a mystery collaborator. So his new album is all a buzz on social media. Like, who is it? Celebrity birthdays. Today we have Serena Williams is 44, Tiana Taylor is 35, and Jeezy is 48. And our song of the day is Computer Love by Zap and Roger. So before Siri, there was a talk box. So that's what he used. It sounded great. All right, let me see the last thing here on today's agenda is our extended horoscopes. So our horoscope today for Aries is your mind is racing with ideas today, Aries, but don't let speed override strategy. AI tools or tech upgrades could help you streamline a project that's been dragging. Channel your fire into focused execution and avoid impulsive decisions in relationships. Clarity before action is your power source. Taurus, your creativity, you're craving stability, but the universe is nudging you toward innovation. Try something new with your workflow and finances. An AI budgeting app or smart planner can help you be upgradable when you know you need it. In love, be open to deeper conversations. Vulnerability is your luxury today. Gemini, your curiosity is magnetic today. You're absorbing information like a sponge, especially around tech, trends, and transformation. Use the energy to explore AI tools that enhance communication or creativity. Don't forget to ground yourself. Too many tabs open in your mind can lead to a burnout. I'm going to say that one again for someone in the back. Too many tabs open in your mind and on your laptop can lead to a burnout. Cancer, your emotional depth is your superpower today. You may feel called to support someone going through health challenges or emotional shifts. Your intuition will guide you. Use AI wellness apps or journaling tools to track your own moods and patterns. Self-care isn't selfish, it's sacred. Leo, gang, gang. Spotlight's on you today, Leo. But today it's about how you use your influence. Whether you're leading a team, hosting a segment, or inspiring your audience, authenticity wins. Try AI tools for branding or voice enhancement to elevate your message. In love, be generous with praise. It fuels connection. Virgo, your analytical mind is in overdrive today, but today's lesson is about balance. Use AI to automate tasks that drain your energy so you can focus on what truly matters. A health check or digital detox might be overdue. In relationships, don't overthink, just speak your truth. Libra, harmony is your goal, but today disruption might be your gift. A new idea, tech tool, or unexpected conversation could shift your perspective. Lean into AI for design, scheduling, or social media strategy. In love, ask for what you need. Balance starts with honesty. Scorpio, your intensity is magnetic today, but don't let it isolate you. You're being called to collaborate, especially around tech, business, or healing. AI tools for research or emotional tracking could unlock new insights. In relationships, let go of control and lean into trust. Sagittarius, adventure calls, but today's journey is internal. You're exploring new philosophies, tools, or spiritual practices. AI learning platforms or virtual mentors could expand your mind. In love, be playful but present. Your partner wants your attention, not just your ideas. Capricorn, you're building something powerful, but don't forget to rest. Use AI to optimize your workflow or manage your team more efficiently. A financial breakthrough or career opportunity may rise, so stay ready. In relationships, soften your tone and show appreciation in strength for foundation. Aquarius, you're the innovator of the zodiac. So today, your ideas can spark real change. Whether it's in tech, activism, or art, your voice matters. Explore AI tools for community building or content creation. In love, be emotionally available. Your intellect is brilliant. Your heart is needed too. And last but not least, Pisces. Your dreams are vivid today. Pisces. Your intuition is on point. Use AI journaling or meditation apps to capture your insights and track your emotional flow. A creative breakthrough is possible if you stay grounded. In relationships, speak gently but clearly. Your softness is your strength. Okay, that concludes Mel B's morning kickstart for today. See you back here on Monday for Motivational Monday. I wish you all a great weekend. Be loving, be safe. And remember, I said what I said. Period.